Hello y'all, welcome to part 2 of my Swiss Confederation Edward VIII Path playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Kaiserredux. In part 1, the Swiss monarchy was established, and we got hit with the economical disaster that is Black Monday. And right now we are doing the focus, reversed economic downturn. We just got to get out of Black Monday and the effects of it more accurately. We got to escape those somehow. And we have a new division here. Bring them over to the rest of the army that is on the border with the Commune of France. We're keeping a close eye on them. They may want Upper Savoy soon. We're not going to give it up so easily. And we are constructing a network of civilian factories that aren't done yet. And we have special projects. What is this? Oh, fortify Haute Savoy. Yeah, that will take a little bit more time. And now, maintain peace in Haute Savoy. I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to bother with it. Well, we are maintaining peace in it. So we had to keep divisions there. And the Union of National Rally, the National Union Rally. Earlier today, syndicalist radicals Union Nationale held a rally in the streets of Geneva against the willful suppression of the Swiss workers by the current government. While such a fringe rally would normally be of no concern, the sheer amount of people in attendance has caught the government's eye. Thousands of people were in attendance, seemingly hanging on every word of the main speaker, Georges Ultramar. It seems that syndicalist sentiment is more prevalent in the West than we previously thought, and we will have to keep a close eye on them. We'll keep an eye on them in general. And we have a research slot available. Let's start doing get mechanical computing started, and that will take 215 days. Can I get more divisions, please? I would like that. And we have to wait 27 more days until Haute Savoy, Upper Savoy is fortified more. And I have to ease up my conscription soon, probably in a couple more months. I have to worry about that. If I choose not to ease it up, it could have some negative effects on the Kingdom of Switzerland, and I don't want that. I'm going to lose base stability if I choose not to deal with it. Poland falls to syndicalism. That is something that happened over in Central Europe. Here they are. The Polish People's Republic has been established. Nice flag, I will say that, though. I do like that. Modified Officer Corps. And there's a new chairman of the TUC that has to do with the Union of Britain. I think so anyway. Military High Command focus. Actually, don't worry about that for now. Don't worry about the Officer Corps at all at this moment. So, reversed economic downturn is done. Let's now complete the focus. Let me find it. Complete the focus. Let me see here. Complete. Well, start doing the focus. Federal Act on Banks and Savings Banks. And that says here, the Swiss National Bank is the strong economic arm of the entire country, handling the finances of the vast majority of the population and the government alike, subsidizing and assisting the bank in its operations and allowing for bank secrecy when dealing with account holder funds will serve to boost the economy as we recover from the Black Monday disaster. And this will give us a national spirit called the Swiss National Bank, which will grant us give us a higher production efficiency cap and raise factory output. So overall, that's pretty good as a national spirit. And Mussolini is now the leader of Italy, I think. Get concentrated industry 1 done, and the top hat leaders are here. So we have the Kingdom of Switzerland with Edward VIII, and I just got almost lost on the word there. But anyway, beneath the Mussolini, top hat, Edward VIII, top hat. That's just how that's working out. The top hats have sandwiched the Italian Federation effectively. I joke, but yeah. Ease conscription up now. Let's do that. Get that done. And crack down on syndicalists. Let's get that done. Yeah, let's do that. A deployment of extra security forces. As a deployment. Oh, there's Pius XII is elected as new pope. A deployment of extra security forces to Upper Savoy and around the nation can, for a time, stifle the influence and ability to subvert government action. Stifle the influence and action, the ability to act of the syndicalist and the radical socialist and the totalist. And modify the government, what can we do? Go from a civilian economy to early mobilization, get that done now. And let us choose, we dealt with the conscription law, never mind. So, are we done with the forts? Manuel Carles assumes full control over Argentina, and Admiral Kolchak was murdered in Transamere. And in the focus tree, let's promote the Swiss franc. It says, or franc, the economic systems of our neighbors have seen disastrous free falls in the wake of Black Monday. This has affected the strengths of their currencies and confidence in the financial markets has fallen, promoting the Swiss franc as the viable alternative to the failing German mark will serve to boost our own economy in the face of this economic crisis, and this will lessen the effects of Black Monday and make construction speed not as slow as it currently is. And in the focus tree, White Sun over China, some event there, book event I think. We have another division made, good, get them to the front line in the west. Just join the rest of the army there. And I think some of the forts are done. We got to get more forts. I need level 10 forts on the border with the French. I'm just worried about the French in every way. And promote the Swiss franc is going to be done soon. Can we get all the death of T.J. Masaryk has occurred? And Swiss on the high seas. Fall of the Kingdom of Finland. So what are they now? A republic? Is it the Republic of Finland? Monarchy is restored in Greece. Okay. Yeah, it's the Republic of Finland now, and they're led by Carl Gustaf Mannerheim. Wow, so Mannerheim is leading the Finns. That's something, isn't it? And promote the Swiss franc now has, what is this? It has approximately what, 10 days left until it's done. So we're just waiting for that. And once this is completed, we'll probably do fill to gold reserves. We just got to get out of Black Monday. It's brutal. I don't want to deal with it. It's almost done. Come on. Modified officer corps. What can we do? Military high command focus or army command focus. What can we do? Nothing just yet. Swiss National Day. August 1st. August 1st is the Scheisse Bundesvalor, the anniversary of the signing of the Federal Charter of 1291, and is the calls for celebration across the nation. Go us! And that gives us 2% base stability, which isn't so bad for a holiday event, honestly. And promote the Swiss franc is done. Let us now complete fill the gold reserves. That will take 49 days, it says here. To form the backbone of our new economy, the Swiss bank's gold reserves must be filled and preserved with large quantities of gold that will anchor our currency for generations to come. And this will modify the Swiss National Bank national spirit by granting it higher production efficiency, well, giving it a higher production efficiency cap, and also a higher factory output. So that's all good. Kingdom of Canada is now fighting someone. Who are they fighting? They're fighting, let me check here, I wasn't really paying attention to it. Round rebellion succeeds. Indochina declares independence. They're fighting, who is it? They're fighting South Africa. Huh, so yeah, they are fighting South Africa. The Entente is. That's going to be a little difficult given the geographical differences there. But hey, it is something that is happening. And someone's elected the governor of Bohemia. Good for them. Let me start researching MG11 and Stokes Mortar. The Kumal Khane declared war on the Xinjiang clique in western China. Well, what could be seen as western China. So we're waiting here now, or eastern China, or western China. I'm just waiting for this focus to be done. Upper Savoy, we're keeping the peace here, crack down on the syndicalists even more. Give us some base stability at the price of syndicalism, radical socialism, and totalism becoming less popular in the Kingdom of Switzerland. And we have 157 political power. Let's go ahead and get a Chief of the Air Force, or no, Chief of Staff. Let's get the School of Fire Support, or nah, get Mass Combat. Actually, let me see here. School of Psychology. How many School of Psychology people do we have? They all do the same thing. Like, I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, they all have the same traits. Okay, whatever. Get the School of Mass Combat then. Just to give our infantry more attack and more, well, Henry Guson, or Gaison, to give us more infantry division attack and infantry division defense, and also give us more recruitable population. East Turkestan declared war on the Xinjiang clique. Get a division moved here. Put them on the border. Fill the gold reserves is done. Let us now complete, say, due to focus. Let me do, can I do this? No, I can't. I gotta do something else. I gotta have higher world tension for that. Let me complete this here, the Transalpine Railway tunnels to get some infrastructure. And the tunnels running beneath the Alps form a powerful economic lifeline that crosses through the center of Europe. Expanding these tunnels will increase our ability to profit from our control of these railways, and this will grant us infrastructure in the Swiss Plateau state, the Eastern Switzerland state, and Ticino state. And that will take 49 days to do. Mustafa Kemal has been shot, and after we get done with this, we may do, say, can I do this here on the left? What's it called? It's called this. Winning the cultivation battle. I can't do that right now. I gotta subsidize Swiss steel. Oh, this. Yeah, I may have to do that. Can I do any of this at all for my Air Force, or is that related to that? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, aircraft factory. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta have military factories. I definitely do need those. Those could come in handy, although that would depend highly on world tension. So, yeah, I'm not sure if 2 military factories is worth it to have to wait for 50% world tension. We're still a little way off from that. It's 11% right now, but I don't know when it's going to just rocket up to 50. It's not going to be all in one big burst, I think. So, the Transalpine Railway tunnels will be done soon. That focus will probably do war profiteering next, and Eugen Bircher speaks against syndicalism. Eugen Bircher, an influential colonel in the Swiss military, made a speech today in front of the National Council, wherein he pleaded with the council to slay the beast that was the syndicalist movements spreading within the nation. Eugen Bircher leads I don't know what that is, a parliamentary pro-German society that has been gaining influence among prominent Swiss military officers and politicians. The colonel has been increasingly vocal both in public and in private of his distaste for syndicalist and socialist movements in Switzerland, and his opinion holds considerable sway. And I hope ultimately we don't have Edward VIII somehow overthrown by national populist or syndicalist or totalist. That would be kind of awkward, considering the whole playthrough. It revolves around Edward VIII somehow taking control of the United Kingdom through a war. A very convoluted hypothetical war. And, well, Upper Savoy maintained a peace, yes, and someone seized power in the Ottoman state. That happened, cracked down on syndicalists even more, mechanical computing. Huey Long is elected president of the USA. How much more cracking down on syndicalists can I do? Is there an endpoint to it? I don't know. I'm a little concerned that the French may try to invade us at some point if we do it enough. And get more divisions deployed. Do we have enough equipment? No. I don't want to put another division in the training queue, so I'm not going to worry about that. Now in the focus tree, let us complete this here. National Canton Development Initiative. And it says this will give us, I think it makes things get built faster, or at least civilian factories. We must make a concerted effort to develop all the, actually no, cancel this for now. Let's just do war profiteering. It says here, our neighbors' losses are our gains. Selling weapons to our neighbors as they kill each other in senseless conflict can only serve to strengthen our own position when the time comes to fight. And from this we'll get 2 military factories, which we'll probably use for, say, support equipment and artillery and maybe planes. Probably just support equipment and artillery, since it's only 2 factories. We need to make more of that. Liberal victory in Brazil. So now there's only, looking at the border to the west, we only have 4 French divisions on our border, although I think they may mainly just be on the German border. So maybe they don't intend to ever fight us. I hope they don't, because we need some time before we can fight them. In fact, let me see here. How much world tension do we need? We need at most 75% world tension. Plus, we have the whole problem where, the whole issue where, due to our national spirit, Swiss neutrality, how to say, justifying war goals will take a lot longer than it usually does for many countries in Hearts of Iron 4, well, Kaiserredux. It's just crazy. So war profiteering will be done soon, and after that we'll do the national, actually no, get this one for infrastructure, get that completed. Yeah, just do that. Or maybe just reform the military, that could be a better idea. Yeah, we should probably worry about that. And now, do construction 2, get that done. Let us do this here soon enough. That's a very useful national spirit, wow. So, MG11 and Stokes mortar is done. Get this done maybe soon, hopefully. I'm just waiting for this focus to finish. Come on, war profiteering, yes. The war that doesn't exist yet. We're going to profiteer from it either way. So get this focus done here. The national spirit of Switzerland focuses on a strong defense in the face of foreign invasion. It sounds a little meta, but oh well. In the face of foreign invasion, the Swiss people do not fight for imperialist ambitions, but to defend their neighbors and their homes. And from this, we get a national spirit I have no hope of pronouncing correctly, but anyway, it will grant us higher division attack on core territory and very good division defense on core territory. So it will make us very defensive overall in practice, because that's just how core territory buffs for divisions generally work in this game. And let's start researching concentrated industry 2, get that done. Modify the government, what can we do here? Get the chief of the army, let's go with the say guns and butter doctrine. We have like 3 guys for guns and butter. Why guns and butter are so popular? Is it the butter? I don't know. Maybe just like the butter. I have no idea. Serbia crowns King Alexander II. That just happened. And this national spirit will take, well, this focus will take about 50 days. So we're getting that done. And we're still watching the French. Khanate of Khiva joined the Bukharan Union. And the French are really more concerned about the Germans more than they are with us, which is good. And can we crack down on the syndicalists right now? We can't. The 5th-year anniversary, oh no, the 5-year anniversary of the 1932 Geneva strike. 5 years ago today, the workers of Geneva began a major industrial action, demanding social and economic reforms, which threatened to spread to the rest of French-speaking Western Switzerland, known as the Romandie. Fearful of potential revolutionary influence by the Commune of France, the central government in Bern reacted swiftly by sending in the federal army to break the strike. In the ensuing violence, 13 were killed and over 100 injured in Geneva. This has left a bitter divide between the Romandie and Bern, which over the subsequent years has failed to heal. Encouraged by recent developments in France, the radical left has begun to agitate once more and is planning on standing socialist candidates in the upcoming local elections. However, the Social Democrats, traditionally very strong in the Romandie, have devised a reform package in conjunction with the trade unions, the Peace of Work Agreement, which involves a number of policies regarding wage increases, shift times, and so on. One of the key points is to put an end to the massive blockouts in watch manufacturers which have taken place recently. The Social Democratic candidates are relying on this program to be re-elected and hopefully defuse the standoff between the radical left and a conservative-dominated federal government in Bern, and an unfortunate development. And from this, we'll lose 20 political power, and we'll get the Commune of France will not like us as much, and they'll also get some event about the Geneva strike, the anniversary of it. And now, with all that happening, with some strange relations, some events taking place like that, I'm going to end what is part 2 of my Swiss Confederation Edward VIII Path playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, Kaiserredux here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed the mod, you can check it out in the video description. The link to it is there.